There are not many times left that I'm going to be able to walk the pair of scooters to Hoover Elementary School to pick up my son for a fun-filled ride home in the bright sunshine of Wisconsin. Sadly, I just was talking to Alexa, the little computer that sits by the toaster, and I asked her, I said, Alexa, how much again did it cost to build the new high school in Neenah, Wisconsin? We have the logo of Neenah coming up here on the garbage can. It's a giant tree. Property of the city of Neenah, Wisconsin. Well, the property that is the Neenah High School cost about $189 million and some change. So the taxpayers of Neenah, I don't know where we got all that money, but if you take the population of the number of civilians living in Neenah and divide it by 189 million bucks, well, that's quite a hefty bill. So I've been to the new high school and it's amazing. It's like a college campus. It is bigger than Marquette University, the college that I went to in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I swear it's bigger. The thing is just absolutely gigantic. It's a while before my boys are going to be in that high school. And there is no way me being a man in my 70s is going to be walking like 6 or 7 miles. The high school is quite a trek away from my house. It's definitely on the borderlands of Neenah. And it had to be just because it's so gosh darn big. There's probably nowhere in the town proper that they could put such a monstrous university of education. But alas, the budget for Neenah and the Neenah School District is coming up a little bit short, so changes have to be made. And one of those changes is that Hoover Elementary, the school just up around the bend, is getting shuttered. It's getting shut down. So this time next year, I will not be walking to Hoover Elementary with scooters on my back, looking wistfully at the map, wanting to stand on Texas. The number of times that I'm going to stand on Texas, well, I shouldn't do it because it's against the rules, but I'll still probably do it anyway because that's the kind of gentleman I am. The number of times I'm going to make this trip are very, very few now because Garrison is not going to Hoover Elementary next year. So that makes me a little bit sad. Instead of having a lot of little schools in a town, it seems to be the trend is to have everybody go to one school. Like the old high school is now the new middle school. So once the kids are in like 5th through 8th grade, that's where they're going to be. That's where all of them are going to be. The cool thing about elementary schools, they each add a little bit of different culture to the mix of the big school system. If everybody goes to the same school, there are positives to that and there are negatives to that. So I am deeply saddened that the Hoover Husky is going to be retired. I'm not really on the good side of the Hoover staff because I'm the eccentric guy that's carrying scooters and apparently running over people with my scooter. I've gotten emails from the principals saying, hey, first off, no standing on Texas anymore. Second off, please do not run over people with your scooters. Please wait until you are clear of the crowd before riding the scooter. I feel a sense of regret that I didn't put myself out there and become a proud parent, an active member of the Hoover community. I've been so busy doing so much stuff. It was my plan to work really, really, really hard and then be able to help out the middle schools and then especially the high school, because chances are I won't be working in a full-time capacity at my full-time job. It's just too demanding. It's a very stressful, physically, emotionally, spiritual job. I can't work at that job for forever, but hopefully when I'm done with that job, I can volunteer at the high school. I can volunteer at the middle schools. Everybody says what an amazing coach I would be. Maybe that's something I can look into the future. But here it is, Hoover Elementary. The one good thing is I'll definitely be able to do pull-ups anytime I want if the place is shuttered. So when I walk by, I'll make sure to do some pull-ups for old time's sake. Yeah, but I'm really, really gonna miss standing on Texas.